everyone, this is Krista from Simply Breathe Now, and I'd like to welcome you to my December Plan With Me video, the last month of the 2018. It's very exciting, and I'm gonna walk you through November. And before I get started, I'll tell you about this cover. It's on Etsy, on my Etsy shop, which I'll link below. It's the cover that I have personally, but there's a whole bunch of different varieties of colors, and you can check them out there. So in my journal, I still have my perpetual calendar that I'm using and loving, and you can find this in my Etsy shop too, and it helps with all my planning. Then I have a Goulet pens insert. I'll link that below too. And I've just started working on some of the things that I'm going to do for 2019 and starting to plan and get excited in that. And then we have my Leuchtturm, and we'll get right into November. So this is my memories and lunar intention spread. I still have some space here on my memories page, and there's only 3 or 4 days left in November. So yeah, it's still got a lot of space, and we'll see if we fill it up. I'm not sure. It might be a little bit empty. And then my lunar intention. I set my lunar intention on November 7th with the new moon, and I set it as I feel loved, respected, and at peace in all my personal relationships. And when I got down here to move ahead, this is also where you may realize that this is not the right time for that intention. And I very much feel like that. I feel like this isn't the place or the time where I'm feeling that. It is a new moon of rebirth, so I am actually feeling a lot of new things coming up, but I'm not feeling my intention. So I probably won't do the grateful and give back just because it's not the same intention that's going to work for me this month. Then I have my habit tracker, which, I had great inspiration and ideas for this, and it didn't turn out nearly as nice as I wanted it to. So I did it in pencil, and then the idea was that with the black, I would come along and draw out where I did my habits. But my habits kind of were not that great because it has been a really tough month, and it was really hard to find them, the boxes that I was in. So I did come back and color in the gray where the pencil was left, just so it kind of made sense, because if I just erased it, I don't think there's enough black to actually make sense of what the pattern was. I'm definitely not doing this for December. December is such a busy month. I will come back to it at some point, but definitely not this month. I'm going to do something really simple and easy, go something, just back to something simple. Yep. And then my feeding my soul. I had 2 great weeks that I was rocking, and then I've had 2 really tough weeks as well. Just been one of those months. So then gratitude. I love doing my gratitude in a circle. I'm going to continue doing that. I keep saying I'm going to draw, but I never do. Then we have my mood tracker, and this was really fun. I really enjoyed doing the leaves, even though halfway through November it snowed here in southwestern Ontario. It's a good thing that I had browns, and that there are so many brown leaves when they fall, because I have been very stressed and very sad this month. It's been a really up and down month. My calendar for November, I did this way, if you remember, in my Plan With Me from the last month, and I actually really enjoyed it. Wasn't sure if I would, but I really did. And if you watch me on Instagram, then you'll notice that I added these lines alternating, and I'm using the mile liners that you can now get in Canada at Staples, which is so exciting. And you used to have to order them from Japan, and now they're in Staples, and I'm using the chisel end. And when I was doing my plan with me in the morning, I would just cross off the day that just finished so that I would know what was happening next. So today is Wednesday, and I have that blank, and I will be doing that tomorrow morning. And then I have my sleep tracker, which was not too bad. Then my Simply Breathe Now spread, and I am going to change this up a little bit. I am going to put a box in here for my posts. I'm going to try and schedule posts for December, or at least have a little bit more of a plan of what's coming December. I seem to kind of go more, especially with posts, I definitely go with what I'm doing and what I'm kind of seeing that day, but I'm not really planning too much my activity, and I would really like to start that for December and really get into that for January. So that's what I'm going to do. My Project Central has been really good. There's a lot of things that are just going to kind of finish up this month coming up. So I have Christmas is definitely in the next 2 days, I have a few days that I'm going to be doing errands. I probably will finish most of my Christmas stuff. Physio, I have so much going on the go, and it's really coming. Amy's probably could be a bit higher. We've done a lot of stuff, a lot of the cleanup, and we're getting ready for the gut and of the house. And then Simply Breathe Now has been really good. Lots going on. Then we have My Brain, which is always full. And then I did a pediatrics pelvic floor and incontinence course, and this was the prep work for it, and it was getting really bogged down, so I decided to make a spread on it so that I knew what I was supposed to do, because I was really lost. So then we get into my weekly and daily spreads, and I did orange and brown for the first 2 weeks of November because I was feeling that. Whoops, November, not October. But then it snowed, and so then I started getting to my purples and my blues, because that's kind of what speaks to me when it's snowing, and it's been snowing kind of ever since the mid of November, which means we might have a really long winter. So back to blues, and then this is this week. So, and it's Wednesday today. So I'm gonna turn on some music and we'll get started. Okay, so that's my plan with me for 2000 December. So we'll just walk you through. I did my memories page. Sorry, the camera didn't turn on. You didn't miss much, obviously, just my memories. I will do my lunar intention setting when I set my new intention with Lunar Abundance, and I follow Izzy Spencer for this, and it's on the 6th of December that I'll draw that, so that's not too far away. And then we have a habit tracker and my Feeding My Soul. I'm really going to do something so simple, probably just like even just the hashtags or the crosses, something simple. So my gratitude, I decided I would draw something. It was extremely hard to draw with the seam, but it still turned out pretty fun, and it'll be nice to watch it grow from with the gratitude that I write on. It still was fun. And then the mood tracker. I'm not going to do my mood tracker today because I am doing a Plan With Me workshop this afternoon. So I am going to do that then. And what I'm going to do is probably with this mood tracker. And this is from my Christmas bundle that I sell on Etsy. And I'm going to go through the whole Christmas bundle in a bit at the end. But this is probably the mood tracker that I am going to put on that page. And I'm going to draw it today at my Plan With Me workshop. Then I did my December calendar and I added in the weeks this time, which I think will help also kind of keep track of where we are in the month. And I'm really excited. I really like using this. And even the seam didn't bother me last time. So Simply Breathe Now, same setup, except for I did add the post schedule and the to-do list. And I'm just going to open this page up a little bit more. There we go. And a to-do list at the top. And then my projects page. And I'm going to finish this year off strong. And then I have my brain. So right after that, I am going to start putting in my Christmas bundle that I have on Etsy, and I'm going to use these pages and I'm going to put them right in. And I didn't sort them, sorry, before. So my first one I'm going to do probably is Mama's Clauses list. And I'm going to put that right in the journal. And so that's all the things that I do for Christmas. And then I have my Christmas present log, which I'm going to leave a space for, but I won't put in my journal until after Christmas because it is my the surprise, and I don't want anyone to find that log. And then we have my countdown, which I use for our elf on the shelf, and I fill it in after our elf has come. I do make a list of all different kinds of ideas and activities, but I don't choose until the night before, so I fill it in as we go. And then I have a party planning one, which I'm going to print out 2 different ones. We host an open house on Christmas Eve, and we're having a few friends over on New Year's Eve. So, and sometimes we host a family Christmas. So I'll print those out, and it's really nice just to have a simple layout of all the things just to keep it in one place. And then I have a Christmas morning spread where I'm going to write down everything about the Christmas morning, and I'm really excited about that with the biggest scream and different things to record. And then my Christmas reflection, I always like to reflect on activities just so that I'm more in tune and in line with what my soul feels and makes me happy. So that's all going to go in there. I'm going to probably cut them and put them right in so that they will fit. And so I will have those before I have my dailies. And that was my Plan With Me. I hope that you found this really enjoyable to watch and very helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, oh my goodness, I'm struggling with this, please put them below and I will join in down there. Have a great day. Bye.